Hey folks, it's Joseph Talbot here, real estate broker in the beautiful southern Georgian Bay area in Ontario. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Feel free to share and subscribe to this channel, and so I can provide more informational videos for you with regards to real estate and building and property management and maintenance. So, anyways, today I want to talk to you guys about getting ready for photography and the importance of professional photography when it comes to time to selling your house. Whether you're hiring a realtor or whether you're doing it yourself, professional photography will be one of the best investments you'll make. So if you are hiring a realtor, make sure that they use a professional photographer and make sure that they use either an iGuide or Matterport, which is an interactive floor plan. It's a virtual tour, but you control it. So I'm going to go briefly through that in a few minutes. But first of all, this is kind of an extension of the last video I did when it was about preparing a home to get ready to sell it. Well, I'm just going to show you. So this is a picture of a bedroom, and it's pretty messy. And remember we talked the other day about colors? That color is not photo ready. That color is very restless. It's not a very inviting color. Yeah, the kid that lives in there, the person that lives in there probably loves that color. It's great for them. But for the average buyer, that's not. The bed's messy, the floor's messy. I mean, just a little bit, just as simple as making the bed and cleaning up all the stuff and junk on the floor and putting it away will make a huge difference. So you can either have that photographed or you can have that photographed. Like, I mean, there's a really big difference. Now I understand they're two entirely different houses, two different rooms, but isn't this really inviting? Look at the colors. Like, there's a really neutral colors. It's very inviting, very warm, and they got a bit of white here, and darker beams up there. But it's very warm and inviting. So that's what you want to create when it comes to bedrooms and stuff like that when you're photographing. So then we're going to move on to kitchen. So this kitchen here, okay, if this is something like your kitchen, maybe you haven't got a 50 or 70 or $100,000 kitchen. This is your kitchen, and that's okay. But there's a lot you can do with this kitchen to get it photo ready. So first of all, you would get rid of the island, get rid of the stuff that's on the floor, put it underneath the sink, or put it wherever you got it. Clear the sink. Do the dishes. Don't leave dishes in your sink. There's something so simple. Even if you have to stuff them in the dishwasher, that's still better than leaving them there. Get rid of the flashlight. Get rid of all the stuff. Yeah, I understand that maybe if you're on a budget, you're not going to get rid of the old dishwasher and the ancient microwave. But at least if they're clean and tidy, that's good. The other thing that would take this a step further might cost you $70, but buy a gallon of paint and paint these cupboards because these are really dark, old, dated kitchen cupboards. And if you want to go one step further, you could even buy new hardware, even if you bought new door handles for it. It doesn't even look like there are any on this. But even if you bought some nice, simple, elegant, just even some door pulls or door handles, whatever, just something new and modern, and paint that kitchen. You can either use a darker color on the bottom, not really dark, but a bit darker than you would on the top. So we can talk about the colors in a whole different video because colors, there's theory behind all colors, and how color creates emotion and makes us feel certain ways. We can get into that in a different video, but this is just about getting your home ready, photo ready, and the importance of it. So just painting this cupboards might take you a day to do it, but it's going to make a world of difference. So, and by decluttering. So that's one way to get that photo ready. So we're going to move on to the next. So this is a concrete patio. So a lot of concrete patios, and especially decks, if they don't get a lot of sunlight, they develop mold or moss on the surfaces, which make it very slippery. And then it starts looking old and tired. And then actually, if your decks get mold or get moss growing on them, it retains the moisture and it will rot your deck faster. So you're better off to get rid of that moss or any green slime that is developed because there's water sitting on there. So what you can do is pressure wash it. Be careful when you pressure wash decks, because sometimes if your pressure washer is too strong, it'll strip layers of wood off. It'll take the fibers and strip them right off. So you got to be really careful. But look at the difference between this patio and the very next picture. This one, that's the same patio. All they did is spend a few bucks, probably less than a couple $100. They put a stamping on the concrete. They put a couple of plastic Adirondack chairs or Muskoka chairs, whatever you call them, depends on where you live, and a couple of planters. And that makes a world of difference. That's very inviting now compared to what was there before. So the other thing is too, is this is an old article I found. It was 2018. I had trouble finding an article that was newer, stating that this is 32% faster your home will sell if you have professional photography. Also too, they said that you'll get upwards of $3,000 to $11,000 more if you have good photographs. I think if you get your house photo ready, you're probably going to get more than $3,000 to $11,000 more for your house for the return on investment. Because to get a professional photographer, it could be anywhere between 400 and thousands, just depends. So the other thing, getting your house ready for photography, you could have the house staged. Not every house will be take advantage of the of home stage. If you have a house that's suitable for that, if it's a higher end home, but I recommend if you just have an average bungalow living in an average subdivision and it's a good family home, and you're sort of in that mid range or lower range of the industry for sales, I wouldn't spend all that money on getting it staged. You can if you want, but I just don't see you're going to get your return on investment as much. You're better off to declutter and just stage it yourself. Your investment would be far greater. So now I'm going to go to what they have is iGuide. So iGuide is like a interactive virtual walkthrough in your house. These are fantastic. You've got to have those. If you, especially in today's society, where we're coming through the pandemic. It's been 2 years already, and you want less people through your home, but you want more people to view it. So the best way to do that is with things like iGuide, and Matterport is another one. And I'm sure there's other companies out there that do it, but they're an interactive virtual tour. So I'm going to kind of show you here. So you can go. So what it is you can rotate your photograph and see all around. Oh, another thing that's really important is when you're getting ready for photography, some photographers will like you to close the window, some will like you to open the blinds. I think it's better if you open all of the window curtains or blinds and have the outside, especially the natural light, flowing into the room, because it makes it look that much bigger and brighter. It sort of brings the outdoor living space into the indoor living space, and that's great because it's an extension of your living. So, and the other thing I like about this, so they have a floor plan over here. You could click, say you want to go to the kitchen. So you just click on the floor plan and on the little dot, and it will take you to the kitchen. And then you can scroll around and see all the way around. And you can even see the ceiling and see the lights and the finish, the finish on the ceiling. And the other thing is too, is you could zoom right in too. If you wanted to see something a little closer, maybe you want to get a better look at the tile or something like that, you can zoom right in, or then you can zoom right out. So if you're going to hire a realtor to work with to sell your home, make sure that they do these interactive floor plans. Yeah, it's going to cost them a few bucks, but it's well worth it. If they want your business, then it's recommended that you do get that done. So this is just a very brief video on getting your home ready for professional photography and the importance of it. It's very, very important. You will get your money back. It will sell faster, and you will get a lot more views online, because 95% of viewers, 95% of buyers start their process online. They don't go to run around to all the open houses. They go online and look at them first. So this is your next best thing to an actual open house. So anyways, if you want to know more information, if you want to get a bit more sense of photography and the importance of it when it comes to selling your house, by all means, give me a shout. And know that for a fact, indeed, when I list a house, I do use iGuide. I do have used Matterport in the past too. Either one are very good. Make sure they're used, because it will eliminate a lot of tire kickers, but it will also give your home far more views, and you'll get more serious buyers coming to your home. And most of the time, you'll get more money than what you anticipated if you had not got that photography done. So anyways, thanks a lot for coming by. Please feel free to share and subscribe to this channel, and I will bring you even more valuable information when it comes to real estate and investing and home maintenance projects and so forth in building. So anyways, until next time, have yourself a great day. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.